Do not attempt to adjust your set. This is a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. It cannot be stopped, and it is the only free voice left on the net. Hello friends, and welcome back to the channel. For today's Skyrim mod video on PS4, I'm going to be continuing a series that I recently started, and that is the ReShowcased series. This will be the second video in the ReShowcased series. These are mods that I have previously shown before, very early on my channel, back when I first started showing mods for Skyrim. And I'm hoping to be able to provide not only the mod a much better showcase, but also you, the viewer, than I was able to do back then. These are mods that are absolutely fantastic, and I'm hoping that I can give a very good walkthrough of them to where you can get a good feel for them to see if they are something that you would like to add into your playthrough. For today's ReShowcased mod, we're going to be taking a look at the Clan of Hidden Valley. This is an absolutely amazing mod that, if you've never seen it before, you're going to be absolutely blown away by it. I remember the first time I experienced, I couldn't believe just how unique and amazing this mod is. What the mod author did, and with the limitations that PS4 has because of Sony's no external assets rule, you're really in for a treat with this one. Now, I do want to say that this is most likely going to be a fairly long video, unfortunately. I do apologize for that, it can't be helped, but that is because there's just so much to see in this mod, and I really want to give it a good, proper walkthrough. Also, this mod does provide your Dragonborn with a backstory as to where they came from and why they originally were arrested, or not the exact reason why they arrested, but how that all came about, if you're so inclined to use its story. Of course, that is just optional. In any case, let's find out how to find this mod, and then take a look at this absolutely amazing work of art. So in order to find this mod, bring up the search function with L1, and then type in Hidden Valley into the search bar. When it comes up, you'll see two options right here. One is in English and one is in Japanese. I will be using the English version, the name of which is The Clan of Hidden Valley PS4 by the mod author yuki233515, and the mod description in part reads, "The backstory of this mod. You are the lost one of a family of rulers of Hidden Valley. To find the way to save your people who are destined to perish, you opened a closed ancient path again and left for the outside world. Right after leaving the valley, you were captured by a soldier of the Imperial, but you got out of this crisis with help. You decided to go to Riverwood with the person who helped you. In your adventure, you will get caught in the war that shakes Skyrim, and you will know the truth of blood of a Dragonborn hidden by the clan. This mod adds a portal that leads to the hometown of the Dragonborn beside Riverwood." And as I scroll down here, you'll notice some of the things that is added by the mod. A couple of highlights definitely include a museum and a laboratory, a terrace for a barbecue, an outdoor bath. Really, everything that this mod has to offer is an absolute highlight. What Yuki did is just, it's really a beautiful mod. And also, let's see here, there is a spell book that will return you to the player's room. I'll show you where that is and how to use it once we get in there. There's also, let me see if I can find, yeah, right here. If NPC is deceased, it is suggested to disable the mod, load it, and then after that enable this mod again and load the game. Now, I will warn you to remove all your items, dismiss your followers, and remove any items that you got from the mod before doing that. But if you have a mod that resurrects characters, I just suggest using that. But I've never had any of the NPCs there deceased, so, but just to let you know. So we are currently right next to the portal that will lead us into Hidden Valley. This is the ancient portal that your Dragonborn opened when they arrived in Skyrim, and it is located right here on the map. Very easy to find. The marker will be there right near Riverwood, so very easy to find even for beginners. Let's go ahead and head on in. So friends, welcome to Hidden Valley. And this is, God, absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love these sakura trees that you see from time to time in the mods. And We'll take a definite look all around here. There's a lot to see. It's kind of like a small little world space, and then a player home inside. This is where you can exit back out, where you see Lydia is standing where we came in at. But as we first start taking a look, you'll see we have a nice little pond over here with some insects and fish. Nice little attention to detail already in the mod. Beautiful waterfall there. You can come over here if you would like to you can get some bees or some honeycomb. One thing I do want to point out too while I'm thinking about it, we'll go up and talk to this guard, but one thing that I want to point out is that,
like you doing out here?
that this guard is an asshole.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
No, I'm gonna break my foot off in your ass if you keep talking to me like that.
No need to get rough.
That's what I thought. Anyway, what I was saying is that you'll notice from time to time that when I speak to the NPCs and the... Lydia, what are you doing? Oh, now I want to point this out here too. This absolutely gorgeous. Look at this water fountain here and stuff. Already so beautiful, and we haven't even started yet. Any rate, I'm using an overhaul for the UI, so when I'm talking NPCs and going like into the shop's inventory and stuff, it's going to look different than what you're used to, and that is not due to this mod, that's due to a different one. This here is absolutely a nice touch too, but just to let you know, that way I don't misrepresent, the menus won't look that way in your game unless you happen to have that UI mod. Any case, again, such a nice touch. If you come up this way, you'll see there is an area here that you can sit and relax. The followers or the NPCs that come up here from time to time. Bunch of beautiful flowers here that will lead us to the outdoor bath that is located right here. And as you step down into the outdoor bath, it will actually cure all diseases, which is a nice touch. But an even nicer touch is, look at this. This is just, again, some of the nice attention to detail that Yuki has in her mod, and it's something I've never really seen in a mod before or since like that. A couple of statues here and kind of water coming out of that. Your followers also will definitely enjoy the amenities here. As you can see, Lydia is. They will automatically disrobe when they get over here. It will disrobe them automatically, and they will stay like that for a while. They will eventually get their armor back once they leave this area, but it will take a little bit. They'll walk around like that for a while. If you want to disrobe yourself without having to go into the inventory, you can do it here. However, I've never really used this feature, so I don't know how well it works or how long it would take you to get your armor back, so I would just suggest taking it off the normal way in your inventory, but that is an option if you want to use it. And we can come up this way, and there should be, if I remember correctly, yeah. It's been a while since I was last in here, but I do try to come in from time to time because it's so beautiful. Now, you'll see here we have very unique, we have a bunch of throw pillows here and a little, like, love seat, I guess you would call it, a little sofa, I don't know. Any rate, that you can sit on, as well as some very unique looking food. Now, this is static, you can't take it. There is a lot of static items in this mod, but some items that you can take as well. But, again, just absolutely amazing attention to detail, and we haven't even started yet. So we'll come over this way. Let's see, let's go in. Thinking this is the player bedroom. Yeah, this place, there's so much to do. At time to time I get lost, but this is the player bedroom. As you see coming in here already, we have some beautiful throw pillows here on the floor next to this chair. Again, some more static stuff that you can't take. A workstation that we're not showcasing yet, Lydia, but she's getting ahead of herself. Come over here, and we have a place that we can store our potions and stuff. It is empty. You can store potions out of your inventory here. So always a nice touch when they take and make it look like this, to where, you know, what you store here. Why won't my thing cancel out? There we go. Any rate, oh, okay, and looks like, as I move my camera, some of them are disappearing. So, a little graphical glitch, but that's fine, I don't mind. This mod is so amazing. We have an alchemy lab right here that you can use right next to this amazing master bed, and let me ask you, have you ever seen a bed like this before? It's even got like these throw covers on here that are like decorated and stuff. That was the first time, and I don't think I've really ever seen that too much since either, that I've seen something like that in a mod. As we come over here, we have a little chain that you can activate. This will turn the lights on and off in the room. Now, of course, since it's daytime, you can't really tell it too much, but you can turn the lights on and off there. Very nice touch again. We come over here. I guess we might as well take a look at this because Lydia is insistent. We have a like smithing forge right here that you can use. Place to store your materials. Right now it is empty. There is some things though in this that will have items in it already. We have an arcane enchanter here, and again next to that you can store soul gems here if you would like. It is currently empty. Making our way over this way, we have a display case. If you open this, you can store your amulets here out of your inventory. I always appreciate when they make it look like the items that you're able to store. On this side we have circlets. Also really appreciate just the way that she has it set up with this display case with this cabinet. It looks very nice. Really nice detail. You can take this wedding wreath right here if you want, but as far as these perfume bottles or whatever they are, these are static. You're not able to take them. And this right here, I do believe, it's been a while, but I thought that you could store your rings here, but I'm not getting the prompt. Might be mistaken. I know you can open and close it. Yeah, but I could swear I remember you being able to store rings here, but maybe not. It's been a while since I was last in this mod, so I don't remember all the storage areas. That could just be decoration. Come over here, you'll see we have a very nice fireplace, also a beautiful chandelier right up there. And come over here, there is some unique food that you'll see often in this particular mod. You're not able to take it though, it is just decoration, same as these books that are located right here. Beautiful view outside, very unique looking windows too. And one thing I do want to point out, now I think this chair is okay, but there are certain areas in this mod that when I sit down I get stuck. He's not able to get up and have to reload. It doesn't happen very often, but just do want to point that out. Coming over here, we have an area that you can store your food out of your inventory. If you'd like to clear some food out of your inventory, you have food storage right there. Or you can create food right here with the oven. Accessing this will bring up this animation and give you access to the various food that you have. And looks like I might actually be able to create it. I'm not seeing any requirements, but it's not grayed out, so good. But yeah, you're able to cook your food here. Occasionally, if your followers are using the MFS AI, they'll also go over there and interact with it. Coming over here, we have this absolutely beautiful like flower display here, and I do believe that's static there. We have a bookshelf that you're able to store your various books on. This here is static. Another bookshelf that you're able to use. Now, a word of warning with this display case. This here is not storage. Those are actually in there, and if you open any of these cases, a bunch of them, or not all of them possibly, will fall out of there. So if you'd like the way that looks, then I would not suggest opening these cases. Just leave them be. But those are weapons that you can take. Over here you have a storage for, if I can get it to come up, for your keys, your inventory, so if you want to store them. And located right here are the two spells. This one will return you to the room right here, and the book that is directly underneath of it will return you outside to Hidden Valley itself. So I'll show you how to use these later on. You'll need this right here too, the Hidden Valley Master Key. This will allow you to unlock all the doors in Hidden Valley. I already have one in my inventory, so it must have spawned another, I guess. But you'll need that, definitely. You have a place for notes that you can store right there, as you saw. And this here is unique. This little mannequin, you can store your armor like you would any other one. Let me see if I can bring up, and we'll just stick something on him real quick. I'll just use this. But it's really nice. If you have a particular armor set you like, you could have like a little figure there and kind of put the desk up however you want. I am going to go ahead and take that back though, because I don't want to leave it in here for right now. But that is really neat to have that little mannequin. Over here, this here will bring up, this is not stuff I've stored. This is stuff that's in here, so you can get like several of these diamonds and stuff, or septums. So that is storage that you're able to actually access, get some items out of right away. Coming over here, the scrolls also have this, which is a portal that you can conjure to this room. I would suggest just using the spells themselves, but if you would prefer to use scrolls, then it's located right there. Coming around here, a lot of this is static, but I think, yeah, this, you can store your notes here. And let's see, that door leads to outside, but we're going to go ahead and head over this way. We have more storage over here. We have a place that you can store your helmets. Again, now your inventory, it is currently empty, and your chest pieces here. And then on the other side, your gauntlets as well as your boots. And again, I just always appreciate when they go the extra mile. Place here that you can plant some flowers or food, whatever you want, with fertile soil. Coming over to, oh wait a minute. Over here we have a button that if you activate it will actually spawn another bed, so if you have a guest over, I guess, staying the night, then you got another bed, because the bed over there is definitely big enough for you and your spouse, but maybe another follower or maybe your child or something, I don't know. But a very nice touch that if you do need it, you got it. Coming over here, we have a bunch of shrines, just like you saw in the previous re-showcase mod I did for Dragonblood Castle, that you can activate these if you want any of the blessings off of them, all conveniently located right here. Weapons underneath, that is weapon storage, and again, I don't think there are any items in there. Yeah, just for you to store your items in there. Shields on that side. Over here, we do have some weapon racks that you can use if you'd like to display some. And let's see, coming over here, we have this like really grand dining table area, as you can see, with a bunch of unique food that's unique to this mod that you're seeing, a bunch of little cakes. And right here, something I want to point out, I don't know if it's coming up on camera real well, but can you see the steam coming off the food to show, you know, that it's hot? I absolutely love the attention to detail. That is something that Yuki did not have to do, but the fact that she did really just shows how much care, how much passion, and how much heart went into this mod that she created.
I hope your parents
This is
are proud of you.
Mina. She
They have a
is,
lot of
I
reason
think,
to
like a
be.
cook or a chef or something. She
Well,
has stuff for
hello.
sale that you can buy from her. If I can
Take a
get to
look.
activate. So yeah, see, she has a lock pick, but she's mainly got mostly, as you can see, a bunch of different foods here. I do believe this is all food that is like food you can find in the vanilla, but there is some unique items in this mod too, if I can find. Certain NPCs have it. Hers, I think, are just vanilla,
Until
but
next
there
time.
are definitely some unique items for this mod, if I can find the NPCs that have it. Lydia is definitely enjoying herself here at this banquet. Coming over here, we have a nice statue right there, and beautiful, I don't know what you'd call this, lamp or lantern or something. I don't know if you can turn it on or off, but very beautiful. And again, attention to detail. Look at this. This statue, the way that she has it built up with this tree, making it as like a planter, that is just such imaginative, I don't really know how to say it, really imaginative the way that she has this. Again, I'm absolutely blown away. And remember, you know, that this is all done with the limitations that Sony has for Skyrim on PS4. And I mean, it's amazing. I really can't praise this mod enough. I really respect all the time, effort, and care that went into this. Coming in here, we have a museum, as you can see here. Now, these were already here. You're not able to place them here, but that's okay, because again, like I said, it's a museum, and you can see the various creatures here. So if you'd like to get a up-close look without them trying to kill you, for once. A bunch of mannequins here. Something I will want to point out here, you can, of course, store your armors on them, but these guys, from time to time, when you go in that door over there, come in this way, you'll see them actually moving into place. We have, yeah, you can take this weapon. I don't know if it's unique modded. I just leave it there because it looks really cool floating up the way she has it, but you can take them if you want. Again, I just leave them. More of those beautiful light sources. Coming over here, another just really nice touch. We have like a little chessboard over here with chess pieces on it, and a place that you and whoever can sit at there and enjoy. Another one of these like little love seats or something with just these really unique patterns, and you'll see your character kind of sits uniquely. Well, it's clipping through in first person, but they kind of sit uniquely there when you do. Very nice. And don't know what that is. Coming over here, we have some more of them to see. We have like various items, but what I want to point out is, you know, the fish tanks or the aquariums that we got with the AE update and stuff, before those ever came out, take a look at what Yuki made. This is one of my favorite parts of this mod. I love aquariums, and look at this. In my opinion, this is so much better than what Bethesda added in the Hearthfire basements that you could do. So unique, and again, friends, this was long before Bethesda ever thought about adding those aquariums in the Hearthfires with the AE update, and Yuki made this. How in the world she did this, I haven't a clue, but I absolutely love it. It's one of the standout things to me in this mod, and it's just things like this that really took my breath away the first time that I saw it. It's amazing. This is Agla, if I'm saying it correctly. You see the unique clothing that she's wearing? There is a person that sells it. I don't know if it's her, but will sell like unique colored armors and stuff. She's got a bunch of ingredients here. Again, I think I'm just kind of scroll through this quickly, or we'd be here all day, and we've already been here quite a while, and we still got so much to see. But I think this is all pretty much vanilla items. Again, she might have, yeah, just right, that. I'm trying to think of which NPCs come up this way. There is, I don't know if we'll see him, or there's usually a little white fox that's running around up here. I think it's somebody's pet. I don't see it, but it might be elsewhere. We have a little word wall right here. That is, I think, just decoration. This is the chair that I was mentioning. One of them, maybe not this particular one, but in this room. I sat there once before, and I don't know, maybe he enjoyed the banquet too much because he couldn't get his ass out of the chair. I had to, I was wondering what that was, Lydia. Oh, you gonna try the chair? Okay. And write something too. In any case, I had to reload the file, so something to keep in mind. It only happens on occasion, though, but I'll take the occasional bugs with the amazing mod. Now, you can pick up a couple of things on this table, but this mod is just, I cannot praise it enough. I really hope that I'm doing it justice showing it here. A couple of dragons also over there in the distance I didn't think to show. This is the Arcanac Forge, if I'm saying that correctly. I can't activate it. You might need this stone to activate it. I've never actually used this, but the instructions for it is, if I can get, yeah, it's right here. So if you want to read the instructions to use it, that's the instructions for this right here. And I do apologize that I can't actually show how it works in the showcase, but in all honesty, guys, I never even really used the alchemy lab, so. Over here we have a unique looking painting on the wall next to the bookcase here, which, like in most all modded player homes, you'll see has a bunch of books already available for you. I do believe it's probably the same in all of these. And if we make our way over here, okay, we have an NPC. Let's see if we can catch him. This is Gino. He also a merchant. He has stuff for sale. I do believe, yeah, Arcane Arts. He has a bunch of magic stuff for sale. Again, I think that's pretty much vanilla, with the exception of these right here. Now, these may not be in your version if you download it. I have this from another mod, and perhaps this mod is accessing it and adding it in his inventory, or it's included with it. I can't really say for certain, but otherwise, this is pretty much, again, just, I need to find the NPCs. There are NPCs that have unique items, but again, I think this is pretty much just usual vanilla from what I'm seeing. But he has those unique looking robes, and I know there's an NPC that sells stuff like that. There are one of them paintings there. And if you come over here to this, I wonder where that little white fox is at. I haven't seen it. Over here, this is an item that you can take if you want. This, I do believe, though, is static. Over here, we have a staff enchanter that you can use. And located, oh yeah, I want to point this out. Again, this is so pretty. Now, I don't think this actually does anything. I don't get any prompt when I get to it, but it doesn't matter. It's just really beautiful. Again, Yuki's imagination. Now, the Heartstone components, you can take those if you want, as well as these right here. You have a bunch of unenchanted staffs that you can use with the Staff Enchanter, so a bunch of different options for you. Or if you just like having them all lay right there, then just leave them be, whatever. A couple of pretty planters over here again. Doesn't look like I can go around that way. We'll just go back this way. And Lydia is definitely enjoying the aquarium. Again, this is really the standout piece to me. I absolutely love that so much. And so that is kind of like the museum area, and also is kind of like they said, like a forge area. Let's see, come over this way, and we have again a bunch of beautiful flowers over here as we make our way into the another like dining hall, or I guess you'd call it. A bunch of the NPCs are over here. Can activate the light switch right here, which I turn it on and off again because it's so bright in here right now. Because it's daytime, you can't really see it too well, but that's where you can activate that at. And we have a bard that comes, I think, up here on occasion. Now this food here, again, very nice looking, and several that are unique, like this cake that you're seeing right here. But
It's
again,
so good to see you
this
again.
is oh, thank you. This is all static though. You are able to sit here and stuff, but you can't pick any of this up. But that's fine with me, because that way it stays on here and doesn't accidentally get knocked over or whatever. Actually, if I had my way, besides when I would want to pick something up, I'd have everything static. Anybody that owns one of the Hearthfire homes knows how it is with stuff all over the floor.
Oh, did you need something?
This is
Take a
Agata, if I'm saying her name right, and she's got several ingredients for cooking.
All right, then.
Actually, I think we already seen her. I don't remember every NPC. We're probably going to see that. These guys we haven't.
been a good
This
friend to me.
is Loop,
That means
and
something.
he is a follower. As you can see, he's reacting with multiple
Until next
follower
time.
system. And this is Alfado, if I'm saying that correctly. Again, he reacts
Until
with
next
multiple
time.
follower system.
Yes?
And this here is Sarah.
Need something?
Now, I don't think, yeah, all you can do is just really talk to her. She doesn't have
Need
anything
something.
or stuff. But this is,
What can I do for
don't
you?
even know how to pronounce her name. But again, she's a follower. You can
Until
find
next
several
time.
followers in here. Sometimes they'll be practicing outside. The followers here, well, the people in general, they do have their like daily schedules. They'll come and eat here in the dining hall,
Need
go
something?
bathe over at the outdoor
Now
bath.
here's a... Yes?
Okay, you I haven't talked to, and there's again a follower that you can hire if you have like multiple follower
What do you
system
need,
or whatever.
handsome?
This is Lucia, and she does have stuff for sale.
Take
She
a
is a
look.
merchant. And let's see if I can find some unique items that the mod has to be able to show you guys. Again, I keep coming up empty because these are just the vanilla items that you usually see. But I do remember there are some merchants that have unique items. I'm just not coming across them, or coming across the same ones and forgetting I already spoke to them. But yeah, looks like this is all the vanilla again. And I do apologize for the speed that it's scrolling. That is because the UI mod that I'm using, it slows me down when I'm scrolling, which is kind of a pain.
Until next time.
Let's see, we come
Oh,
over
did you need
here.
something?
This is Shurhai, if I'm pronouncing that right. She is a bard, so you can make a request
Sure,
and she'll
what can I
sing
do
for
for
you
you?
and stuff. As you can see here, I'm not going to actually request her to do anything, though, but you have the option if you would like.
Is there something I
And
can
let's
do for
see
you?
then, coming over this way, we have a bunch of this cake there. Looks so good. And now these bottles are static, can't take them, just for decoration.
Yes.
Come over here. I do believe that these as well are again static, just decoration for you. Over here we have, let's see, getting a prompt on some of this, but I think
What do
that's
you
for
need, my
her.
friend?
Again, I can't pronounce
Good
her
evening.
name, but
Take a
she's
look.
got items for sale now. She's got, okay, yeah, finally. Here are some of the unique items. So like this right here, you can use treats to shoot like these arrows, and yeah, so if you're feeling kind of goofy, then there you go. Here's sweet roll arrows if you want to shoot sweet rolls at people. And she does have normal food and stuff too. As you can see here, only a few I think that are kind of like modded weapons, which you can access them if you want to just select the weapon category. But you can see here, got a few options. So again, if you're feeling goofy and you just want to kind of goof around, then some unique arrows that you can take and use.
Good day.
And besides that, we have another one. He should here. This is Gunner, and he's got items
Take
for
a
sale
look.
too. Still not seeing the person that has unique colored armor. He's got a book here. I don't remember seeing that, so I don't know if that's unique to this or not. I don't really ever read the books too much. Looks like mainly for him it's just, again, your usual vanilla ingredients. Only got one thing in his apparel. But there is an NPC somewhere around here. I swear I remember an NPC that sells like the unique clothes that you see that they're wearing. Okay, that is static. And over here, let's see, I think this here, you might not be able to cook at that, but I think you can cook at the one that she's at, that Mina is here at. If I can get it to come up. Yeah, so you could use a cooking spit if she wasn't using it. So there are several areas in here that you are able to cook, like, of course, back in your room, for example.
Need something?
And oh boy, it feels like I've been in here forever and there's still so much to show. I told you, friends, this was going to be a long one. I do apologize, but you can understand the reason why it's so long, because, I mean, look at all of this. Let's go ahead and we'll access, let's see, which way do I want to go? Actually, let's go out through that other set of doors. There was another set, I think that, if I could remember where in the hell my room is over this way. Like I said, this place is so big, but it's so great. So, yeah, it's on this side. Okay, so we can open up this set of doors right here, and this is where that key that we picked up from our room comes in handy. Using this side is the vanilla feature, the other side uses the ring of unlocking. This one won't bring in no load screen, which is nice. This is, I believe, where maybe the followers that this mod has sleeps. The merchants seem to have like kind of their own place that they live, so I do believe this is for the followers. I could be mistaken about that, but they have a place that they can store their items and stuff. And come over here, we have a map for decoration, and located right here. I don't exactly know what this is for. I try using it, and all he does is this, but it doesn't actually do anything, so I guess it's just for him to lean on or something. It's unique looking is this right here, but again, I don't know what that does. It doesn't seem to do anything if I mess with it, but it's definitely unique looking. And same goes for this. Again, I think it's just kind of for him to lean on and stuff. I don't know, to be honest. Let's see, coming over this way, oh, this is something that you'll be interested in. These buttons right here, this here will take you to the red flagon if you want a shortcut to go there, but over on this side, this will take you to an editor test room. So if you would like to access an editor test room, you can take and use this to get there. I've never actually used it though, so don't ask me how to get back out of there. I would assume there's a button, but I did want to show that. Now this case here, you can open this up, but I think these are just decoration in this case. I don't get a prompt to interact with them, so I don't believe you can take them. There are some cases that you can take weapons out of if you want. And let's see here, again, not really too much more. There is a door right there. Did we go through that? No. Again, I'll use this side for the vanilla. Okay, that leads to outside. Yeah. Well, let's see. It's nighttime. I tell you what, guys, so I can show you this better in the day. Give me just a second. I'm going to cut out skipping ahead here. And by the magic of editing, we're now ahead. That way you don't have to wait for, because it takes forever when I'm waiting, you know. So I figure I'll try to cut out what I can, make it as short as possible. Now, these weapons right here, you are able to take these. And if you want, I just leave them. Anything that I want to get from here, I purchase. I don't know if there's like a penalty for taking, if it's kind of distilling, or if you are able to take it. I'm not certain. And this here, I think you could take these maybe, but I wouldn't suggest closing this because it might kind of like fuck that up because of the way that's sitting there. And if you come over to here, again, you can use the key using the right side for the vanilla feature. That key works in everywhere for here. This is Lucia. We already met her. Do have a cooking area. Now, of course, this is for Lucia, but you can use it as well if you want. And Lydia? Lending a hand, are you? I think that's where Lucia is supposed to be standing. She's taking on her role AI. But I guess she wants to help people here. We do have work areas here as well, so I mean, you really have them all over the place. Again, these are places for Lucia. I think you can take those if you want. for her to work, but you can use them yourself if you're so inclined to, and you'll find them in other various places too, including, of course, in our room. And take that if you'd like. Coming over here, I believe this is static. I don't have, I don't have a prompt on that. Pretty flowers there. See that there you could take if you want. I just leave it up for decoration. Coming up this way, you'll find Lucia's sleeping quarters are located up here. Not a lot up here, but a little bit that you can see. Again, most of it I think is just kind of static for decoration, but occasionally you'll see like their clothing and stuff. I have duplicates of their clothing. Doesn't seem like she does, but that you're able to take, or again you can purchase if we can ever actually find the vendor that I'm looking for. Sweeping up, huh? Way to help out. And let's see, I want to show you over here we have a blacksmith forge. This again is probably Lucia's. You can access there, or you could also come over here and access it at the anvil here, the blacksmith forge. But coming down this way, this is the underground crypt that the mod mentions. Not a lot down here, but if you are role-playing as a vampire character, then you are able to sleep if you want to in this coffin right here. Although even as a vampire, I have no clue why you'd want to sleep down here instead of that absolutely gorgeous bedroom that's back that way. But, you know, all the power to you. And let's see, this just says rest in peace, so, but you can read the gravestones if you want. So, not a lot down here as you can see, it's just an underground crypt, but if you're role-playing as a vampire, there's a place that you could go if you wanted to. Let's see, this is, that's back the way we came. Yeah, that's the entrance, so let's head on around back this way. Again, like I said, there is so much to see here, friends, so... Okay, so these are the followers, as you saw, that were in the dining room earlier. They're here practicing. They'll do this every day. Let's see if I can move through them without getting shot in the ass with an arrow. At any rate, we'll come over, let's see, over this way. You have another area that displays a lot of like desserts and stuff, as you can see. Very nice. And again, can you see the steam coming off of that here? So fresh out of the oven. I don't know if it's picking up in the video, but I love Yuki's attention to detail. Again, that just shows so much care for what she made. And again, this is a free mod, you know. She wasn't getting anything in return for this, and I just really respect her for all the work that she put into this. Really do. I respect our mod authors in general, you know, and when they take the time and really go the extra mile making something like this for us, I think that's static but really unique looking. But they take their time making stuff like this for us to enjoy. Just really, you know, to our mod authors, thank you so much. I really do appreciate all your hard work. A couple of areas there that they're able to sleep, and again, you can use for cooking if you're so inclined to. And then if we head up this way, you'll find the sleeping quarters are up here. Now, there's actually several beds down there, so I guess maybe several people stay here. This bed's a little bit more unique looking, as you can see. And have, again, some desserts there. So I'm guessing this is the bakery, I would think, because of all the desserts. Although, actually, that dining room would kind of be that way, too. And, catch my breath here for a second. I apologize. I've been talking for quite a while. This mod's got so much to show in it, but you know, it's definitely worth it because this mod has got a crazy person swinging an axe around in it. But no, this mod is just, you know, it's so worth it. But I knew this was going to be something to showcase all this. Okay, there's nothing up here, but you can come up there if you want. I don't know why you'd want to, but because this mod is just, like I said, I really can't talk it up enough. I mean, everywhere you look, it is so beautiful around every corner. And just so much attention to detail and stuff. And, let's see. I wonder if that NPC I'm looking for is in here. Apparently not. I know there is, yeah, it's just got books out like usual. I know there's an NPC around here that sells the clothing. I don't know where the hell he is. I haven't seen him, but here is a set of robes that you can take. That is one of the set that you've seen some of the NPCs wearing. But there is a vendor in here that sells those. Let me just find him. Gotta be somewhere. In fact, I think he's probably the only one that we haven't really seen yet. And he isn't up here either. I think this might kind of be like a guard barracks or something, because it kind of looks that way for them to... But they don't really have too many guards, just that that one rude guard that we met at the beginning. Oh, and this here, at nighttime with all these torch bugs and stuff, they're out here like this, and it is really pretty. This mod is just, it's beautiful in general. Let's see, coming over this way, this is the outdoor barbecue that they were talking about. And it's very unique, as you can see. And see, the thing that you can kind of come off with too, because there, you know, some of this stuff is stuff obviously you would not see in Skyrim, but you can kind of think of this place as a kind of an Atlantis.
It's a fine day.
This is Shirai. Okay, this is the bard we met earlier, but you know, not with the water and stuff. But I mean, like how they were so more far advanced, and like this was an ancient portal that opened up. So that's kind of how I think of it, as to why they got stuff that you don't really see elsewhere and stuff. Just like how Atlantis was so far advanced, you know. I don't know. That's my head canon for it. It really it doesn't matter to me, anyways. You know, it just, this place has got so much, you know, beauty around every corner. Everywhere that you look, it's got, you know, nice attention to detail. Just like that here. I don't even know what the hell this is, but it's got water in it there. It's sitting over. And here, speaking of attention to detail, here at the windmill, as you see, if we look inside here, we'll see that there is an NPC in there working the grindstone, which is a nice touch. And are you the one that we need to see?
Good day, friend.
No, I think you're the one that you're the one that we saw at the very beginning. I believe that is the double of Kyle, I'm thinking, from the Banded Mirror, the guy that thinks he's like God's greatest gift to women or something. Now you can't take these are static, but you can take, again, some of the ones that you see. Usually you'll find the clothes that you can take are like lying in a box or something, or, you know, kind of laying around, not hanging up like that. Although, again, if we can ever find that NPC, we'll just take and see what he has to purchase. In fact, with these guys constantly moving around during the day and stuff, we ran into several of them now, you know, multiple times now. These you can take, and these are bodyguards outfits here. But we've ran into several of them. Oh, would you look at that? Besides this clay that you can take here, I'm talking about this right here. I've never actually noticed this before. We got like little miniature toy houses and stuff. That is really neat. Now, I have seen that in other mods before, but actually I never noticed it in this one. So, very nice detail there. But I think we've pretty much seen everybody as we come over here to the cooking area where you can see Lydia's at, and there's an oven right there behind her. With the exception of the guy that sells the clothing that we haven't seen yet, and also the little white fox that I was going to show you earlier, that I don't know if it's just like a miniature fox. I like to think of it as baby fox. It's really cute, but haven't seen it. It's, again, usually in the museum. Coming up this way, I do believe that these are static items here, so you can't take these, but we have a bed up here, and there is a set of clothing here again that you can see. This is Shotzi's hat and her clothes, so an extra set. And let's see, head down here. Over here, you'll find that there is some area that you can plant some stuff. There will be some stuff already here, too. I haven't planted, like, any of this right here. This was already here, but you can plant additional and, of course, harvest it if you want, or just leave it be, however it is that you want to do it. Then coming over here by this little bonfire area, you'll notice that we actually have a picnic set up, which I really like. It's a very nice touch. And then over here we have kind of like, I guess it's kind of like a little bit of a farm here. As you can see, we've got a couple of cows and some hay. And let's see if, okay, we got an NPC in here. This, actually, I think this, I think we've spoken to you before, haven't we? Agata, she's the, okay, she's got ingredients, yeah. This could be either an ingredient shop or alchemy. I thought it was a farm, but I mean, we got like a lot of items here, so I'm thinking this might be the alchemy shop. Yeah, let's see, that's all static, it looks like. Come over here, we have another cooking area. So again, there is a ton of cooking areas. I mean, obviously it makes sense, and oh, cheese underclass. It makes, you know, sense that it's for the NPCs that live here and stuff, so they got, you know, plenty of area. They don't just all go to one area to cook. some more of those really nice like throw pillows and stuff that this mod has in it. And oh, this is really cute. Okay, so that'd be about the size of a little white fox, but these are toys, they're not moving. The little white fox is actually alive. Some child's toys right here, as you can see, and also, oh, a child. Sarah. Okay, so this is Sarah and her mother. That's where they lived in. That explains the toys. And, I swear that wasn't me. That was the cow outside. At any rate, another really nice bed, similar to the one that is in our room there. And then that one's a little bit more plain, but I really love the decoration in here, or the decor, I mean, that's in here. And wait a minute. Finally, I think I found him. I remember he's wearing unique clothes. Yeah, Ren. Finally. This is the guy we've been looking for. Okay, so you can buy a bath outfit from him, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at everything he has, because we've been looking for him forever. As you can see, there's some, several very pretty armor types here, very unique ones that you can get. And you will find, you know, stuff like this in recolor mods, like RL Cool J's recolors or Cyan 49's I've shown, but I'd seen them here long before either of those two particular mods. But we have a lot of interesting ones here, some really nice color combinations. This one here, for example, has got a really nice dark aesthetic look to it. And we have some brighter ones, another nice dark one here. But I don't have time, obviously, to take and equip these and show you what they're like on the character, but you can still kind of see, wait a minute, okay, there's a unique hat there, but you can still kind of see, you know, how they look as we kind of scroll it here and stuff. And so see, as you can see, we got several of the characters' clothes here. There's Sarah's gloves and her cloth and different things. So you can purchase, if you like a particular way an NPC is dressed, you can purchase their clothes here if you don't want to take their clothes from their places. And so we also have more of Sarah's clothes there, and that one I think is static, but some stuff, a tanning rack you can use if you would like to. Some material there. So, finally found Ren. That only took forever. He either doesn't move around like the rest of them, perhaps, or I just been overlooking him. Let's see, let's go ahead and head in back this way. Ah, did you guys see that? Remember what I mentioned about how sometimes when you come in here, they hurry up and get into place? That's what they just did. You might have noticed that they moved when I first came in and then froze into place. I wanted to show you if we can find him. He's usually up here where, I don't know, he might be that guy's pet or something, but this little white fox, but I'm not seeing him. I don't know where he's at today. Well, in any case, sorry I can't showcase him, but I can showcase the spell that will return us here. Let's head back outside. And besides that, we'll take a real quick look over here before we leave, and I show you this spell. We have an area here with some chickens, and again, the beautiful sakura tree. I like this right here. This is just really nice, pleasing to the eye. Very nice waterfall right there that we saw. Several butterflies, but I like this little area right here, and with that sakura tree, it just really makes it. And there's not really anything back this way, but again, just so much attention to detail and beauty in this mod. Okay, so friends, I will show you now the, remember the two spell tomes that were in our room. One is Return to Our Room, and that will return us to the room inside. The other one is Return to Hidden Valley, and that will, you know, put us out here. I have the one for returning to the room, so I'll go ahead and leave out and show you how that works now. Okay, friends, so in order to use... What's going... Oh, son of a... Of course, why not? I'm doing a showcase. I almost was done. Ow! Get him, Lydia. Or get her, whoever the hell it is. Now then, where was I? any rate, once you take those spells, they'll be in, and you'll learn them like you will any other book. And once you have, then you want to go in, bring up your magic menu. You want to go to Conjuration, and you'll find it right here. I have the one that is called Conjure Door to My Room. If you have the other spell or have both, you'll also have Conjure Door or Portal to Hidden Valley. Go ahead and equip that. You want to then take and kind of aim it down a little bit, like this, and just cast a spell, and you'll see that it spawns a door right here. Now, the great thing about this spell, about this door, is that you can cast it anywhere as long as you can reach it, even in other mods. One time I was exploring a very gigantic mod that had so many twists and turns, and I got completely lost in it, could not get out of it. So I ended up casting this door and returning then to Hidden Valley and being able to leave out that way. Now, a word of warning though. You never want to cast this if you're in the middle of a quest. You could break your quest. Even like say if you're in a dungeon, because yes you can cast it in there, but say you picked up the item, you think you're done in the dungeon, I would not suggest using this to get out of the dungeon, because there could be more once you get outside or whatever. Only use this when you're just freely running around and you're not doing anything. Otherwise you could break a quest. And friends, that brings us to the end of the video, and this is where the door will bring you right here back to your bed. Again, I absolutely love this. Beautiful attention to detail. Very unique. And I do apologize for the length of this video. I know this is going to be a long one. It's hard to say even when I make my cuts and edits exactly how long this is going to be. It feels like I've been in here forever. And if you are still here, thank you. I really do appreciate your time, and thank you for staying this long. I highly doubt anybody would be. I mean, I know what it's like to put up with me for 5 minutes, so if you've been here all this time, I can imagine how you're feeling about now. But I did want to go ahead and make certain to really give this a proper showcase, because it can be, you know, a hassle for people, especially with the way the creations menu works, where, you know, you download and you have issues with creations disabling everything and stuff. So this way you get a real good feel for the mod and see if it is something that you would be interested in. And I highly recommend that, you know. But again, thank you. Also, please note that you should be seeing, I'm going to make a thumbnail that says ReShowcase, because I want to make it clear I have shown this before in case people have seen the old one and they don't want to watch this. But that should be the thumbnail you're seeing. My PlayStation tends to really mess up videos that are real long in links, so if you see somebody's foot or elbow, that's the PlayStation, not me. Thanks for watching the video and staying this long. Take care. This has been a Streaming Freedom Video Bulletin. Peace out.